Hello everybody and welcome on into another game of baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time I play baseball and that's what we're doing today. We might have kind of a weird game because Dylan Tate is on the mound for us. Dylan Tate is actually a reliever, and so we might either have a bullpen game or we might have like a starter game. I'm not really sure. Maybe we take a look and see how people's energy is doing. And maybe we shortchange like a starter a day and see if we can get a few innings out of them. I don't know. This is a weird spot for us to be in. You might remember Brian Wu took a shot to the head, got removed with a concussion, and that means that he is out for a little bit. But the problem is they didn't put him on like the injured list. So they didn't bring anybody up to like kind of fix this problem. So we might just have one weird start, and then we're really going to rely on our starters to go deep in games. We've had two starters throw complete games over the last couple of games, or at least 8 innings or whatever it was. We've had good pitching outings. Now we need good pitching outings after today, but we'll see what it is. He's just on the bench. Head contusion was 1 to 6 days. This would be, I guess, technically day number 4, 5, I guess. So we might get him back. So it might just be one weird start, and maybe we'll just try and bite the bullet. Mitch Keller is on the mound, 7-11 with a 4.15 ERA for the Pittsburgh Pirates, wearing their, what are they called? The, something. God, City Connects. That's what they're called. They're called City Connects. I don't love them, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. We had a pretty good game against Detroit in game number 3 yesterday. Hopefully we can keep some of that heat going today as we get our lineup set. This is going to be the series where we're going to want to make sure that we try to get our lineup set. We got a big series coming up against Los Angeles, the Dodgers, Monday through Wednesday. So we're going to make sure everybody's good to go. So we'll need to get Kyle Raleigh, Polanco, maybe Rodriguez just a DH day. I think they sent our center fielder down. Haniger can play center. Marlowe can play center. Raley, his second position is first. Interesting. But let's jump on in. 60-60 are the Pittsburgh Pirates. We could pick up our triple-digit win today. We are 99-23 through our first 122 games. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's hopefully have a good game here in Pittsburgh.
And welcome into the ballpark.
This is a stadium I don't know that I've played in.
Baseball on MLB The Show.
In the regular season.
Seattle Mariners going up
we have played in this park a couple of times in spring training, but I don't think we've had a regular season game in Pittsburgh. I can actually look that up. And this is why I love the balanced schedule. We have game number 123.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
I don't think that's going to be super helpful.
Just about set, and today's starter, Mitch Keller, and singing.
Man, my phone battery is so bad. I don't know what the problem is.
He's been so dominant here.
I think the problem is I have to run it with such low signal for most of my workday that it just eats through the battery. Eats through the battery and really warms up my leg.
Even though we don't see the same splits on the road,
okay.
We're going to start to see that
right-handed pitcher, 97 on a 4-seam fastball, a cutter at 92, a sinker at 98, slurve at 85, and a 12-6 at 80. What I think is interesting is the cutter to the slurve is only about a 6-mile-an-hour change between those 3 pitches. Cutter and the 4-seam sinker. What did I say? Whatever. The top 3 is a 6-mile-an-hour difference. And then it drops pretty considerably to a slurve, which is at 85, and then it drops even further for the 12-6. So it's going to be
down the middle for a strike. And this interleague matchup is underway. Righty delivers.
Way late on that sinker. That was a very hittable sinker right there.
In that location, just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw.
I'm a little surprised both of those pitches were right there. Okay, hey, foul off the cutter. Foul off the cutter. Oh, and he got me with a 12-6 curve. Every one of those pitches was in the zone.
There's a small sigh of relief.
Okay,
right
what
there,
are we
just to
doing?
keep that
YouTube
speed
studio,
off the base
what's
paths.
happening?
It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try
Pittsburgh
to
in
keep
Seattle
this guy
for
from taking an extra
3.
base. So I think
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that we have visited the Pittsburgh Pirates ballpark. That is fascinating.
Right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the
We can
stats.
search.
They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I
Search
think the
Pirates.
key, if these hitters can stay within
Full of
themselves,
bones,
obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs
Yeah.
quickly. So we'll see how it goes
Wow.
in this one.
That's pretty wild. It's the first time we played the show in this stadium. That's a bad swing.
Now in the box. Comes up
Polanco
empty
gets
with
the
a swing
shortest
there.
end of the stick, and it's awful. Okay. Lock in here.
In the air, left field.
Unfortunately, that is
No trouble here.
just
Puts
late
it
on that
away for the
96.
out. And
We had
that is
trouble with that
onto the
yesterday as
bottom of the
well.
first.
Some of those
No
higher
score.
velocity fastballs. That location, we were typically under it a little bit. But that's okay. It's all right. I've been kind of wondering,
And we're back. Showing the
regular
slab
season, we have to be
in
running out of
today's
teams that we
game.
haven't
Dylan
seen
Tate.
in their home stadium,
Well,
like
he brings into this one an
on the
excellent
road.
strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing
And the,
great passes, that's gonna make
It was
him
always going to be an
more
NL team.
economical
I
as pitch
want to
count
say that
allows
it's
him to move into the middle and deeper
like
part of ball
the.
games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Number
Camera
19
feels
at the
kinda
plate
tight.
now. That's
I
ball
like it.
one. It affects
What
the
do-
game
what
in
do
so
we
many
do?
ways,
Why are we-
right? Your
what is
ability to
happening?
come back
How
is
am I
usually
this
tied to
late?
Power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes
There it is.
your capability when you fall behind.
I want to say the Pirates and the Cardinals are the kind of the two that
pitch.
spring to mind.
And another ball.
We are not off to a great start here. It's going to be a weird
Next
game.
offer is
I didn't
in
actually
for a
really look
strike.
at who all was good to go. I saw that injury report, and it's going to kind of just like, let's just see if we can maybe find someone to give us a couple of
The other
innings.
way,
Ooh.
base hit.
I'm actually
So a man
surprised
on
France
base to
didn't make that
start the
play.
inning. Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each
Kind
of
of
the
a
last
rough
5
start,
games.
though, for Tate.
Runner at first with no outs here. Strike two.
Now, unfortunately, we do not have
On the
a
ground
pretty
to
bad
third.
pitch selection.
Moore to second.
Nice
Relay
play by
first,
Moore to get
double
that
play.
started.
As a former player, watching
It's a 5-4-3 double play.
Some adrenaline. It's such an exciting
we were
play,
looking
and
for.
It's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ryan Reynolds here, 9th in the National League at RBIs. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. 2 out, space is empty. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab.
Okay.
That
So
is
Moore
the
initiates
inning.
the start of the
Scoreless
double
after
play. A
one.
nice catch there. And that is a good defensive start. We were looking for the rollover on the slider.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second
We're going to
inning,
hope that
set
Tate
to
can
go.
maybe get us
Now the
through
Mariners
3
catcher,
innings.
Cal
I
Raleigh.
really don't know what to do. Our bullpen should be
Right-hander back to
fresh,
work.
though, which is good.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. And he's safe at
It was
first.
late.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one's in there. 0-1. Keller, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back
Drummond
sinkers,
behind
huh?
the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls,
Oh my
pitchers, managers,
goodness.
even fans, they're all going to appreciate it.
I gotta be way more aggressive. He is throwing strikes.
And now the
He's
first
doing
baseman,
exactly
Ty
what I
France.
need him to do, but I'm just not looking in the right spot. I looked up and it was 2 sinkers. Then I looked down, it was a fastball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds calls it in
A
2
little early on that. I'm hoping that would pull it a little further.
Here's Josh Rojas.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
That one out
That
to right.
was...
And that'll fall for a base hit.
okay.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first
I thought that
and
was going to be
second
a way
baseman to
worse
drop
pitch.
a
I
long
thought that was going to be an
in there,
out,
he
and I
found a
obviously
way.
didn't see
Runner
that
scoring
12-6
position now
curve.
and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Right side, hard hit. Throw
Oh,
over to Tellez.
on top
That's
of that
the third out.
fastball.
Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
So neither one of the hits that we have registered in the top half of that second, neither of them were really solid
Back
contact.
here at
They were
PNC
both
Park.
like
And now the
pretty
center
eh.
fielder, Jack Sawinski. Foul
One
ball.
right
He
up the
was
middle.
late.
It just kind of felt like a late shift over to get to the ball.
The pitch.
And then you have obviously the little flare.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Our best contact went right to their defenders. But
And
his
he'll
the Pittsburgh pitcher is doing what I do, filling up that strike zone.
The 0-2. Struck him
Oof, that is
out
a
looking.
very generous call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire
Oh,
is
boy.
going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Back up the. Oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third.
Oh my goodness, we have been on the wrong end of a lot of those kinds of plays. Thank God we were on the positive end that time. Rowdy Tellez is a 4 speed, which may literally be the lowest speed I have ever seen in this game.
And now the right fielder.
This series, there might be some pitchers, but we rarely bat with pitchers due to being in the American League.
Keller back to work.
As far as
And a foul
an
ball.
everyday hitter or everyday player, 4 is the oof.
Next
Actually,
pitch
how was
and that's ball 1.
Dan Vogelbach was real slow as well.
And another ball.
He was like pretty slow, and then got like when he was tired, it was
Count
like
2-1. There's the strike.
that's fine. Everything's been on the outside here.
On the ground to third.
Trying to
A
get the-
sliding stop. Gathers and throws.
Try to get a
And
contact
the
swing
out.
on that,
Just
but
so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course,
Oh, is that
the
Key
most
Brian
important
Hayes?
part was getting the out.
okay, Brian,
Back to the top of the lineup. Julio
you were a big part of a
Rodriguez
World
next to
Series
the
with us.
Mariners.
That's a
swing
big
and a
bad
miss,
swing
and
right
that's
there.
strike
Sorry,
one.
Julio.
0-1.
foul back our way,
I'm
and that's out of
falling
play.
into the same trap we saw with one of their pitchers in Detroit yesterday, where it's just so inconsistent
That's off the
that
mark.
it's hard
Now
to pick up
1-2.
where he wants to go.
Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out, bases empty. Swung out.
Okay, here we go. Let's get us on the board. Thank you, sir. Julio! I believe that is a trophy in a previous game. I want to say MLB 13, the show, is to get one into the Pirates. I forget what they call it. I was going to say the Pirates bush, but that felt wrong.
His timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
The Pirates
Knew what pitch he wanted to
rosary?
hit.
What the hell is that?
Pitches in this at bat was very patient, and it paid off.
Yeah, there it is. If you could, Sony San Diego, if you could retroactively unlock that achievement for me, or that trophy in the PlayStation 3 version of whatever game that is, just get in contact down below. I'll send you my PSN. Oof, that was a good 12-6 curve there. Way too early.
Swung on, belted.
Going back to back, baby.
And it hits the top of the wall.
Oh,
And he's there with a double.
what? That's not a home run.
That can help you come out of this
That's not a home run. Excuse you?
ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's fucking ridiculous, Pittsburgh. What are you doing?
Man, it's
What? Oh, that is heinous. Where'd that ball hit? I guess it wasn't quite as close as it wasn't as close as I thought it was. But also still, like, why is that not? Ugh, gross.
second with 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And
Oh,
look out.
God. Polanco right in the spine. Hello?
Things starting to unravel out there on the mounds, giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting
The
guys.
catcher.
He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer. So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Checks swing. He went too far.
Tried to
That's a
check the
strikeout.
swing. Darn it.
Two on, 1 out. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pitch didn't get far enough away from that
Luke
catcher,
Raley
from the
waits
catcher on that,
deck.
that drop ball. Man, that's a walk if we don't swing at that pitch. Okay, hey, Raleigh, foul it off. There we go.
And here it comes. And he wants
Okay,
it.
hey, we take the walk. Nice job. Those
Well, that
pitches
sets up a really big
from
impact in
the
this game. These are
opposite
the
hand
moments
hitter
when
on the
everyone in the
inside have
stadium
been
gets
a
really
bit
locked
of
in.
trouble for us.
1 down. Luke Raley.
Raley 0 for 1 on a 3-pitch
Gold
strikeout.
opportunity right here.
That's fine.
That
Let him
one
throw a
finds the
strike.
zone. That's strike 1.
Let him throw one, no
Situation right
problem.
here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's not a great swing.
Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here
Does
in
he
the
go with
top
the
half of
fastball
inning number
again?
3. Swings through it.
Look at the slurve, and there it is, that pitch that cut inside. We've gotten up to throw 24 pitches here.
Ty France.
We were just early. I'm a little surprised I didn't even get a piece of that.
Swings through
Oh, that's a bad swing. We were late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Popped up on the move. Can't get there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy moly. I can't believe we got that.
They're up by 3.
We have not had good luck with that lately. I thought that was out. That was a... That's the second one that we've had. Just a perfect little bloop. Show drone didn't actually really catch it all that well.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Rojas.
Hey, that's a good take right there.
And that's ball 1. That's out to center field. Sawinski under it.
Damn.
Makes the
Just
play,
a little
and it's
under.
out number 3.
Okay, hey, we at least don't blow it with the
3 runs
bases
on 3
loaded.
hits, 1 a solo
It's
shot.
more
We
lucky
head
than
down to
good,
the
but
whole half of
sometimes it's
inning
better to
number
be
3.
lucky than
It's the
good.
Mariners 3 and the Pirates nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Okay,
Don't give that other team any hope.
his energy's
You
actually
just
looking
hope that he
pretty
can get through
good.
this inning, get the bats back up there
So
while they're
that's
hot.
Tate, a guy that
That's a
features an
positive,
absolute
considering that it said
power
that his
slider,
stamina was like a
throws that
27.
pitch a lot. He
We have
throws
only
it
thrown
hard
19
and gets
pitches, which
ton
is
of
a
swings
positive
and
through the
misses.
first inning plus 3 pitches.
And I think being
So
able
we
to
threw
expand with that
17 in the
pitch
first
as you
2.
start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Okay. There was nothing I could do there. On the hole.
Up next for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. There's a strike at the
We are going
knees.
to probably...
And it's
Run
0-1.
support is going to be
Pirates trailing by
more
3
important
here in the
today.
last half of the 3rd.
Ooh, especially when we don't get calls like that. I thought that was a strike.
And 1-1.
We just don't have...
Right-hander kick steals.
There we go. Hey, that's a nice strikeout right there.
We're going to take a look at the pitch.
We're not going to
sequence
have
of
the
that
best...
bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations.
It is hard to have a good pitch mix when you only have 3 pitches.
As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the
I don't want to
pitcher
wear the
to be
bullpen
able to
out
make
too much.
quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1.
Ooh,
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs,
Kind of
1
makes
hit,
up
no
for
errors,
some of the
and no
rougher
one left. On to inning number
misses that
4.
we had in the last
It's
series.
The Mariners 3 and the Pirates nothing.
Those are plays. We have to hit those plays throughout this series or throughout this game. We need to keep the pitch count as low as possible.
Third baseman, Dylan.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit home.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading
Right
for
to the
2.
P, baby.
Moore around second, on his way to 3rd. In there safely.
That's a pretty deep P there.
Came screaming off
That's
the
a deep
bat.
P.
I'm
We love
sure
deep P
exit
here.
velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
I'm a little surprised. I wonder if I should be maybe more aggressive with that. We squeaked out a triple with Julio in Detroit as well. Feels like they have big outfields here. I like big outfields, and I cannot lie.
Just missed.
Well, these Mariners doing a great
Pitch
job,
outside.
Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Probably could have gotten that.
1-1 now. Right through there for a
That sinker was
Pitch count is
disgusting.
impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little
Out to short.
Should score a run. There we go.
Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
We'll take it. I'll take a little sacrifice there.
So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez up next.
So what's interesting is that actually qualified. I think it dropped our hitting difficulty a little bit. And that out should count differently than other outs because it's a good out. We scored a run. You know, it wasn't like we were necessarily. Whoa. Slow down.
Hold one's the count.
I wasn't necessarily looking for the run to score that way, but.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field.
Ooh, sorry, Julio.
Shit. Got him swinging.
That is a far worse out than the out that scored a run. And I think they're going to count the same.
Little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Threw a couple of slurves out there. Almost crushed a opposite field home
Out there
run.
to center.
That's just too aggressive.
Sawinski should have this one. Makes the grab, and that is that.
We've been under that fastball. He's been working the low part of the zone a little bit more. Or more frequently in this game.
It's the Mariners 4.
So I am very susceptible to a high fastball.
And
Late
back,
under it.
Of the 4th, and now the DH, number 19. Popped up.
That was a real bad pitch. Real
As this
bad
one
pitch. But
sized
we need
up.
these kinds of outs.
Hauls it in
A
for
couple
the
of really
out.
big double plays.
And
We
this
have
one down.
27,
And now it's
excuse
Andrew
me.
McCutcheon.
27
1
pitches
so far.
through 3 1/3. We're going to
One first
be,
pitch
that's a
misses for
strike.
ball 1.
We are going to be lucky to get him through
Bases empty,
4.
1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He might not even get a win, which is
To
unfortunate.
third. Moore.
Oop. It's yellow.
Throw is low, and he
That's
can't
okay.
pick it.
That's on me. I wasn't sure Moore was going to get to it. It's okay. It's an error on me.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Okay. There
Got
we
him
go.
looking,
Hey, that's a good bounce
and
back.
he did
That's a
not like
great
the
bounce
call.
back.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And it's through for a hit. Throw in Holt's the lead
should have
runner
been
at
the inning.
second.
It's
2
okay.
on
It's all right.
now
Hey.
with 2 away.
We're good.
Didn't take long to get
Let's
a result.
get some arms up here. Righty, lefty, righty. We'll go Spire and Brash.
For that at bat, there's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front. And
There we
didn't
go.
get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good
Brian
swing on it.
Hayes.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the
Let's
Slider got
go!
him for
Nicely
strike 3.
done, Tate. That's what I
Pirates
want to
strand a couple.
see.
They're down 4-0.
That slider was awful in the best possible way. I was super worried that it wasn't going to bite. It was going to be one of those annoying sliders. Instead, it bit too much. We still got Hayes to swing at it.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
We've given up a couple of hits,
Top
but
five,
no
John Shelby
problem.
with Chris
No
Singleton.
problem.
And leading it off,
White
Jorge
Sox helping us
Polanco.
out. Currently leading the Astros.
The pitch. And
Off
that's
the plate,
outside.
take outside.
And it's 1-0. Polanco, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one ripped. And it one-hops the ball. Around first and hustling for second.
Stand
and
up
he's got
double.
a leadoff double.
I saw that
Pirates with a
one.
new arm on the
Oh,
mound.
and we're going to get a new arm. Martin
He's
Perez.
been hit pretty hard at
7
times
and
this
5
season,
in
as you see
36
with the
appearances. A
ERA.
5.49
So this is an
ERA.
important outing for him to get on the right track.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter.
So four-seam at 94 right over the heart of the plate gives us a double. Now we have to face a sinker that tops out at 94. There's a lefty pitcher. Circle change at 86, a cutter at 91. Four-seam at 94 and a 12-6 curve at 81.
And first offering
Early,
is fouled off.
I'm guessing.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a pitch. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Luke Raley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Man at second. Big swing and a miss.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Circle change at 83 miles an hour.
On the ground, right side.
It'll at least advance the runner. We were early on it, but damn it. Is a really disgusting 12-6 curve in the top of the zone.
Right here, a couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Close but called a ball. Ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Dang it.
Chopped up the middle.
We were good on the sinker, but early on everything else. Get a leadoff double. It's a really good pitching change. We just can't catch up to it, and we're too early. Fuck. I guess can't stay back enough. Okay.
Bottom of the inning. Here's Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. And that's in for
We're
a
not in a
strike.
save situation. I think maybe we can go until Tate gives up a hit.
Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it
fucking immediately. Okay, cool, great, excellent.
Contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Righty, lefty, righty. So we're going to bring in the right-handed pitcher. We'll go ahead and bring in Brash. Yes, just bring in Brash. It's fine.
And here comes the Mariners.
We'll just kind of try and rotate inning to inning. We'll see if we can match up the best. The lefty hitter isn't particularly good. Seemed like he was pretty even across lefties and righties. So he pitched well. Tate pitched well. I wanted to pay one hit. If you give that up, then we're bringing in a new arm. We're bringing in Brash. And we're going to go through a bunch of these arms. Maybe if we put another couple of runs on. Because I'd say we're still in the danger zone at the moment. Like a home run here, a wild inning. It can really cut into this lead. So let's put some of our higher rated arms out there early. And then we can figure out the rest later. It's going to be a wacky series. I kind of hate it. But it also is an interesting challenge. I wonder if it would have been worth it to put the Brian Wu on the the 10-day just to get another starting pitcher. That is not the pitch we wanted. My goodness.
Confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Polanco makes the catch, and there's
one
down.
Why aren't you on first base, Ty?
So digging in, Termarr Johnson.
It's actually probably fine.
Close one.
That's a strike.
Get the call.
I mean, that is just straight up
a strike. Ball one. Rips that one to right. Marlowe makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
Well,
And it's good stick-to-itiveness on my part. I can be a little stubborn at times. Said one hit, stuck with it, been rewarded with 2 quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He only threw about 7 pitches. I think we can push him a little bit longer. I don't want to use him too much.
Back here at PNC Park. Now
Let's see what we have here in the bullpen. So we'd be going Santos. We have a double righty and then a lefty. You'd want to put him up against. Contact's still good. The power's reduced. Reynolds much better against righties from a power perspective. I guess you could go Spire, lefty, that'd be bottom 6. So you'd still have 7, 8, and 9 to figure out.
the DH, Josh Rojas.
Sinker at 94, circle change at 88, cutter at 91, 4-seam at 94, 12-6 curve at 81.
As the lefty gets to work. And there's his strike.
Boy, this 12-6 curve is so bad it's good.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air, left side.
Okay, that's about the third one of those we've had in this game. Just a little bloop shot, fought it off.
Almost expect to get some
Ain't
jabs
fair.
from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Reaching for it.
Oh, I goofed up. I goofed up.
Cut off to first.
That's on me. That's 100% on me. I thought that was getting down. I didn't realize how much air was under that ball.
Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably
It's horrendous base running. We haven't had one of those in a while. And it's just unfortunate that I
Marlowe up next for the Mariners. Outside.
I took such a nice hit and then immediately ruined it. But that's okay. It happens every once in a while. Thought we were going to get there. Way too aggressive on the X. Or sending him home.
There. So now back to the top of the order.
2 on, 1 out, first and second.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway. That was a double play that would have ended the inning, most likely.
Mariners leave one, but they lead it.
Cost myself an opportunity though. That's a bummer. It's a bummer, but it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I think maybe we just try to leave Brash out there. He threw 7 pitches in that inning.
Brash back to work. Just
Of course,
missed.
immediately we throw a.
That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Foul ball.
That was bad. That was bad fastball. That's a real bad fastball.
Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K.
So that was like a 5-pitch at bat. That was most of the other inning.
With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes
That's
you have
big.
to tip the cap.
Rodriguez
That's real big.
settles under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
2 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Was it Robles? I told the grasshopper on his
Next to
hat.
hit, Brian Reynolds.
2 outs.
That clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the attack.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And that keeps the inning going. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And a foul ball.
Okay, there we
It's
go.
a strikeout.
Okay, so that'll definitely be it for Brash. We get him out on 20
They're on
pitches.
the short end of a 4-0
I want to say 18, something like that. So that's fine. But we can work with that. Hopefully, we'd be able to use him tomorrow if
Back here in
push came to
Pittsburgh,
shove.
set for the start of the inning.
We just have to
Now
figure
it's
out
gonna
3
be
pitchers here.
Crawford.
Still Perez on the
Turns
bump
on the
here.
rubber, and with that good live arm
That is
delivers.
a bad
In
swing.
the air, left
Gross.
field. Reynolds.
God,
makes
he's
the
leaving
catch,
those
and there's
pitches
one
up in the
gone.
zone, and I'm just so committed to the low
Jorge
part.
Polanco Up next for the Mariners.
Okay,
First
again,
offering is fouled
please
off.
Well,
stop.
not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic.
There we
1
go.
ball, 1
You
strike.
watch that video,
There
you'll
we
see
go.
how much that moment meant to him.
Activity in Pittsburgh.
Oh, God, not Aroldis Chapman. Oh.
Loosening up in case he's called upon by
Blub.
Derek Shelton. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Sorry, Polanco.
And a count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hit.
And it's
front
that
foot,
circle
everything
change.
Comes open. No way of making.
On its way to the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Can't see. He's in the
Jason
way.
fires.
2 balls.
So second missed home run that we've had to the opposite field.
Swing and
Damn,
a miss,
that cutter
and he
absolutely
struck
tied me
him
up.
out. And there are 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cal
And
Raleigh.
you could count the
That one ripped right center field. And a base hit.
Single.
So he gets on base and keeps it
You
going.
can count the Crawford home run, Rob, as well. Right field wall.
Waste no time
That
there.
right field has not
Really
been
good swing
kind.
Right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Late on
And
the
there's
sinker.
a foul
okay.
ball. Inside.
Ooh, plunked him.
He had 2 strikes
Plunked
on him,
him.
and he hit him.
First baseman,
So
number
2
23.
down. Ty France getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. McCutcheon after it. He's got it, and that'll do it.
I knew it. I
Mariners
knew it.
lead a
We
couple,
were
but
under
they're
it.
in front 4-0.
It's too aggressive on the first pitch.
Ready to go for the last.
Okay. What is their fucking lineup? Okay, so it just alternates. So I think maybe we go ahead and go with Santos here. The double righty. Tellez is a problem. Hayes is not great. We'll go ahead and bring in the righty. It's fine.
Comes
We'll
on
just
now.
have to be
And he's
careful
got a
with what
nice
we're
lead to
doing.
work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Gregory.
We just want to make sure that we keep Brash as fresh as possible. Santos would be in there as well. We want to try and keep him good as well. Brash and Munoz are the 2 most important pieces to have. I say Santos, I meant Munoz. If I didn't say Brash and Munoz, those are our 2 important pieces. I feel like I said it, but I might not have, but I might have. I don't know. That might have been too slow on the back half of that That circle spin there. Oh boy. Too fast. Okay. Let's take a look at it again. Circle change. That was too slow. That one was absolutely too slow. Oh, that's fine. Let's just worry about the slider.
And a pitch. That misses. And it's 1-0. Santos fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And he takes it himself for the out.
Okay, nice job
So
to
next to the plate for
deal with Key Bryant. Tellez is he's the dangerous at bat here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Want to be on
Although
top
you
of
like
it with
the
him.
fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact. The fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Thought I had him with the sequencing there.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes.
There we go.
Quality
Way to get the
misses
rollover.
as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Henry Davis. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
That seemed like it got a little quick there.
1-2-3 inning.
I thought I had that timed up better. But a nice play by Crawford, and it's a very quick 7th inning. Might need to get another arm up in the bullpen. We have the 8th and the 9th to worry about.
And we're back. Now it's the DH.
I think unfortunately for our starter, it might not qualify as a victory for him. However, that is a gross swing. More important to get the team win. This is win. This could be win number 100.
Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Oh
My
God.
And one away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
late on
fastballs
that
in that
fastball.
location.
Gross.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rough swing there late on the 91.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, and he held
Thank you
up.
for checking the swing there, Dylan. I appreciate it. It's a bad swing by me.
On that pitch was never even close.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to third.
Oh, we were on top of it.
Hayes to first.
Darn it.
2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18.
Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners. And they're at the knees. Strike 1.
That is a dotted circle change right there.
Ripped on a line.
That is... Okay, that's down for a hit. Nice job, Marlowe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a
Nice,
get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always
pretty nice there,
good.
lefty.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, and we rolled over it immediately.
On the run, sends it over to first. Third out.
Ugh, not good. Not good. He's a little wild, and we're having trouble figuring it out. It's been a problem. They've had the opposition has made a couple of really good pitching changes
Ready for the bottom of the
against us, and we have immediately struggled So let's see. We have a lefty, righty, righty. I guess we could probably do another inning here because I didn't warm anybody up. Can't do anything. I don't know if we really want to use Karen check. Boy, we are going to have... We're going to need to very smartly utilize our bullpen in the playoffs because we have a couple of guys that I don't love. Whether it's pitch mix or timing or... There was a pitcher last year, I think, where I just avoided him at all costs. There were a couple of games where he made an appearance, but it was like, we're down an insurmountable amount, and we have not shown any offense.
Backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Oh boy. That's a bad pitch.
Takes a strike.
Real bad pitch.
The M's leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it tasty.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Yes.
Slider got him for
Let's
strike
go.
3. And next is the designated hitter. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Changed the eye level a little bit. Threw everything low last at bat.
And there's the ball.
Bad pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he hits a ground ball right
So we took a couple of bullpen arms and we threw them in for multiple innings, and both times we were able to get them out within 20 pitches. That's really, really helpful. I think we've only used a couple arms tonight. We'll take a look at the stats just to kind of double check, but...
On the mound now for the Pirates.
Oh, God.
Aroldis Chapman.
I don't believe those numbers. I mean, for the love of God. 8.37 ERA. Those batting averages. Chapman throws gas.
J.P. Crawford now at the
He's a
plate.
lefty. 102 on a fastball. Might be a little wild. Slider at 92, seam at 99. Splitter 93.
And a good eye there. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. At the belt and fires. That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Nobody out, runner at first. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen.
His arm angle's a little
loosening
rough.
up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. In there.
Really?
So now 1-2.
Dangerous spot for that.
I hate
right there. Didn't seem
when
to
that happens.
finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen snags it on the run. Man at first. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
His slider is garbage, and I need to just leave it alone.
Swing and a miss.
It's garbage. I need to leave it alone. Stop swinging, please.
Standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next offering away upstairs. Crawford leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. That's the velocity.
I just
Blasted
know
right past it.
we've had some swings like that that have been pretty bad, where I feel my thumb go. I feel my thumb hit the button, and it's like, well, that's too late.
2 strikeouts and a ground out.
He's not in the zone. We swung at 2 pitches that were so far out.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swung out, belted deep. That one.
What is
went
that,
back
slider?
there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here.
What?
A soaring shot to
Lefty
center.
yard. Lefty
That's his
action right
50th
there.
career homer.
That
It's
might bop us into the
6-0.
next hitting difficulty. Which is not exactly when you want to do that. Is right at the end of the game,
Gets
but
pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
we've been doing some lefty
Not get
damage.
over-anxious and come
And
out
it
of your
does
swing.
indeed go
He
up.
stayed
Hall of
on it
Fame. We're
and
back
got all
here.
And now
Where
the
we
first
tend to
baseman,
struggle a
Ty
little bit.
France. Swing and a pop-up foul and a
Very
playoff
late
to
on
the
an 89
right
mile an
side.
hour
That'll find
fastball.
the stands. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike.
Again.
That is strike 2.
It was like swing, and then I could feel my thumb go swing, and my brain go, no! Let it go!
Sets him down looking.
Fuck.
Throws him with the heater at the knees. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, last chance for the home team. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. That's a strike.
See if we can get Santos through.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you
Okay,
have a
pretty
tendency to
nice.
chase if you look down. in that
I'm
area.
surprised that McCutchen took every single one of those. He did the bat didn't leave his shoulder.
He's 2 outs away. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a miss as he
I
was
hoping
out
that we
front.
get him to roll over something there.
Line drive, and that
Oh
should
boy,
be extra
we're in
bases.
trouble. We're in trouble.
Reynolds
We're in
rounds
trouble.
second
We're
and
in
up for
trouble.
third. Coming home. The relay, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. Now batting Keith.
That's a bit annoying. We took a real bad route there. We are not in a great spot at the moment. We have 1 out. It's all good.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the second
France with a
out.
nice
That swing
snag
there
right
tells me
there.
He's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Tellez stands
There we
in
go.
now and watches strike
We're a
1.
little too at the bottom of the zone here, so let's rip one. There we go. There we go. That's what
The
we're looking
Mariners
for.
leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone.
I
And a
wanted
count
that
1
one.
and 2.
I wanted it.
On the ground, and this should do it. Crawford. On to first. Ball
Okay.
game.
All
And the
right.
Mariners.
He pitched 3 innings. We got him out in under 30 pitches, which is good news.
100 wins.
He should get the save. I probably should have managed that bullpen situation a little bit better. He will not be usable tomorrow, but we should be able to use Brash tomorrow. Obviously, we didn't use Munoz. We have a good chunk of our bullpen still with like
6-1
full
is your
energy.
final here today.
Santos picks up his second save because he pitched
John
3
saying
innings.
so
So
long.
that was kind of why I left him in there. Pitched pretty well. Give up the RBI triple there. It was a bad route with Rayleigh. Yeah, bad route with Rayleigh. It's going to be interesting to see what we do tomorrow because we did get the bop up in the hitting difficulty, and I have really struggled in that Hall of Fame difficulty. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But a good start here, 6-1. This was kind of this was a good performance, especially defensively, especially early. We got them to hit into double plays multiple times in those first couple of innings. Got out to a lead there with a 3-0, with a 3-run third inning. Put one on in the fourth, and didn't necessarily like cruise. Had some mistakes, had some errors, had some situations crop up, but didn't panic. Made good pitching changes, and we were able to eke out a victory. We did strike out 9 times, which isn't great. 2 with Rodriguez, 2 with Raleigh, 2 with Raley, and then 1 for Polanco, France, and Rojas. Pitching-wise, we were able to get Brash. It doesn't give us the pitch count, but Tate actually had a pretty good pitch count through his 4 innings. Brash gets the win, which is a little unfortunate because Tate actually played very well, or pitched very well. But he didn't pitch deep enough. I think you have to pitch 5 innings to get the decision, unless you're on the losing side, which is a little unfortunate. It's kind of an annoying score thing, but Brash gets the win, 6-0, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, and then Santos picks up save number 2, and we did pitch very well. We had 10 strikeouts on the day between our 3 pitchers, and we only gave up the 1 earned run, and we didn't use a ton of bullpen arms, which is great. Crawford's your player of the game, 2 for 5 with a double. He scored twice. Raley was 1 for 4 with a 2-run blast. Julio Rodriguez was only 1 for 5 with a solo home run. A couple of strikeouts on the day for him, as we just looked at. And Dylan Moore was 1 for 4 with a triple. He came around to score, or came down to score. Mitch Keller gets tagged with a loss, 4 earned in 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk in Santos. Like I mentioned, picked up save number 2. So there you go. That is win number 100. We have done it, folks. We have hit triple digits. We should breeze past 116. No problem. We can exit out of that. I didn't look at it yesterday. We are through 123 games, 123. What I meant to look at yesterday was the standings. The elimination number down to 19 for the Houston Astros. The Angels are down to 7, but they are still in the wild card race. Rays, Yankees on the outside looking in with a pretty good shot. Guardians are going to need quite a bit of help for it to go on like a pretty big run. A lot of L's, a lot of L1s and L2s going on there in the streak column. So there you have it. We will be back tomorrow. Shane Bieber on the bump for the Pirates. That might be the worst case scenario for me. Pirates looking to get back to 500. He's 11-4 with a 3.24 ERA. We have the batting difficulty bump. That tends to give us some trouble, and good pitchers also tend to give us trouble. Fortunately, we have a good pitcher on our side. 16-3, Bryce Miller with a 2.11 ERA will be on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. If you'd like to watch that game, subscribe right where the gameplay is. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can watch the baseball playlist right here, including all the off-day content, and you can check out this morning's video up there. What it is, I don't know. Maybe I didn't even post a video this morning. Who knows? But check it out up there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good sports. Go Mariners, and have a great rest of your night.